The first time that I ever worked with Popography was for a mini session. Leah was raising money for cancer, and I brought my family. We did a little family photo shoot in Justin, Texas. I chose Popography because I've seen their work through other events and weddings and family portraits and baby sessions, and I really love their work, and I trusted them to capture all the moments during and before the wedding more than anybody that I had seen. What really spoke to me was I'd seen lots of wedding pictures before, and it was a shot. Anybody can take a shot, but what I had noticed in Popography's pictures was the passion and the emotion. So after our family pictures, I continued to follow Popography on her blog and Facebook, and saw the company develop into the wonderful wedding photography that they do today. And I met with them for dinner to talk about the wedding, and while I had definitely not planned on spending that much, it was a really big decision, but I knew in the end that really the only thing I would have left from this day would be my pictures and my film. Now looking back at my wedding day, it was a big blur. I barely remember any of it, and I'm so blessed and so glad that I chose to pay the money for the pictures and for the video, because just looking at the pictures alone will spark my memory about the events that happened throughout the day. But as far as my budget goes, the pictures and the video were the second biggest decision that I made as far as planning towards my budget. And so after doing that, then I went on to plan towards the littler things like the cake, which was included in the venue, and then went on to plan about my hair and makeup and the DJ and the officiant and all that stuff. I went to the Popography client lounge and was looking around between the other, shopping around the vendors that they have on their site. And I did shopping around between different DJs. I did shopping around for hair and makeup. I thought I had found a really good vendor at the bridal show, and I left them my name. They were supposed to call me back. They never called me back. So I had a couple other people in mind, but after looking at the client lounge and knowing how amazing that the Popography team has been to me in responding, and just the customer service has been fantastic. So I found Sonia on Popography's website. She actually did my hair and makeup for my bridal shoot that Popography shot. So I was also shopping around for DJs, called Popography's DJ. Same price as what the venue's recommended DJ was, but I just felt so much more comfortable and relaxed knowing that he was recommended by Popography, because I have had such a good experience with Popography that I just knew that booking my hair and makeup and my DJ through them, it had to be seamless. I talked with Leah with the Popography team a week before my wedding just to go over final details, and we started talking about hair and makeup and what time Sonia was going to get there and what time Matt was going to get there. And I said, well, Sonia was planning on getting there at 4. She goes, that's not enough time. We got 4 girls, she got you, it's not going to work. Hang on, let me call Sonia. Leah called Sonia, Leah called Matt, Leah walked up. Leah ended up being basically my wedding coordinator for the wedding and the reception. She was more of the coordinator throughout the wedding than my venue wedding coordinator actually was. Well, after reading Leah's blog and suggestions about lighting and the natural lighting and the windows and the mirrors, I realized that the room that I had chose for bridal suite had 1 window, had 1 mirror. There was another room that was absolutely perfect for the bridal suite. So after reading Leah's blog and thinking about the windows and the mirrors, just look at the pictures of the dress on the bed, and that's all that I really need to say. You know, reading the blog about lighting led me to choose the room that I chose for the bridal suite. I couldn't tell you what a great decision that was. First time that I saw the pictures from this ceremony was actually just a few, hour and a half, 2 hours later, during our reception. We had just got done eating, and Leah comes in with her iPad in a frame doing the same day sneaks. And so she started with the bridal table, so we got to sit there and watch the pictures from the day. So really the best part about that was my guests' enjoyment and interaction with the slideshow. I remember the first table she took it to, my grandma was sitting at, my parents were sitting at, and the frame just went from table to table, and everybody just sat there in awe. Everybody raved about it for days after the wedding. We received our wedding highlight film, which actually got published when we were on our honeymoon. But the reaction from that video was amazing. Even from the people who were there, they just were amazed at the way that the day was captured in the short 4 to 5 minute video that we received. And then to share with the people who weren't able to attend the wedding was just beyond amazing. People got to experience the wedding and the whole night, the whole reception without even being there. I cannot tell you how many people said that they cried over the video and how beautiful that the video was. First real experience we got with the whole team was our engagement pictures. We went to the Stockyards in Fort Worth. It's one of our favorite places. It was just Kevin and I at the time, and we had 2 photographers, 2 videographers. We were shooting in the streets of Fort Worth with tons and tons of people around. They thought I was a movie star. Had one group of people saying that I had my paparazzi following me. We did 2 outfits. We did multiple locations throughout the Stockyards, and it was a really, really good time. Just enjoy the moment there with my fiance, and it was really special. And then they put 2 videos together for me, a behind-the-scenes video and then the Pop Fusion video for the day. Captured the most amazing memories and passion and emotion throughout the day. We also did some extra shooting for our Save the Date video. So instead of sending out magnets or cards, we did a cute little video. They came up with some really creative shots to capture Kevin and myself, capturing a short little blurb from Kevin and I about how we really couldn't wait for the wedding, couldn't wait for them to attend and be a part of our wedding. And we sent that out as opposed to sending magnets out. My bridal portraits were probably the highlight of my whole entire experience with the Popography team. Horses are my passion. I've been showing and I've grown up with horses since I was 8 years old. And when I told Leah I wanted to shoot with horses, Leah's like, okay, we can do that. We had a fantastic location at Carol Rose Core Horses, who was so gracious to lend us not only her property and her ranch, but also some fantastic horses to shoot with. Leah just dug it. She got all in the moment. She was just, she figured it all out before it even started. My dream bridal session, I couldn't think of any better way to have my bridal portraits. So just the flexibility and working in an environment that she's not used to, but something that I really wanted because it really exemplified me, was just the best thing for me, and just shows you where this team is willing to go for their clients. We did our engagement pictures. We had this wonderful program application called Pass. And I have a Mac, I'm a Mac user, and so Leah said, go download Pass on your Mac. You can download them, put them on Facebook, favorite them into albums, anything that you want to do. So after we did our bridal pictures and it was time to deliver pictures again, Leah again put them in Pass. I got them on my Mac, favorited them, browsed them over and over and over and over on my Mac. And then Leah mentioned something about the iPad app. And I said, wait, what? There's a Pass app for the iPad? She said, yes. Immediately downloaded it, had instant access to all of my photos. I carried the app. I was so unproductive at work. Don't show this to my boss. Because I carried my iPad around at work showing everybody my bridal pictures. Say, look at this, check this out. Once Leah loaded our wedding day on there, she organized it into different folders for preparation, vendors, ceremony, reception, all kinds of stuff. So it's so organized. They're organized so nicely and neatly in Pass. I can go into Pass, download them straight to my computer, post them to Facebook, favorite them into albums. But I think really the coolest thing is like I'm showing off my pictures to everybody on my iPad, and I know where my pictures are. Oh, that's the reception. Here, look at Andy catching the garter. Oh wait, he's not catching the garter. He's climbing the wall.